A truly wonderful day and a warm welcome to another new video. Today it's about this BMW F11. Model year 2016, 140 kilowatt, 2-liter diesel engine. Engine code B47. But that's pretty irrelevant because it's pretty much the same on F11s. We're going to replace the air springs, or rather, we've already replaced one of them. We're going to change the one on the rear right side now. This one's, for example, from Saks. Buy links down below in the video description. So why are we swapping it out? Because it's leaking, because one side's coming loose, and it's this side that came loose. How do these break? Dirt really likes to build up right here. And then, at some point, it just falls apart. It's not just that dirt gets in between. The grime actually wears the whole thing right through. And eventually, they don't pop. Very, very rarely do they pop. It happens now and then. But most of the time they just go leaky. The vehicle just sags down at night, or if the car sits for a while, it just drops. Or you've got mismatched air springs in there and want to do it right for once, because the tires wear unevenly, and there are always problems with the alignment. And yeah, what else is there to say, except that all the important buy links are down in the video description. You can get all the tools from XXL Automotive with the discount code VIDAWOLF for 5% off if you need any tools. It's actually pretty easy to swap this out here, and I'd really like to show you exactly how to do it for you. I'd say let's get started right this instant. So, on the other side we've changed it. This one's still in. So, we're actually going to have to let the air out right now if we want to change the air beam. It's still fully inflated actually. There are two options. One is the valve. I'll show you in a moment where you can unscrew it. Unscrew it and let the pressure out. Or just drive it in here with a screwdriver and a hammer. And then that's really all there is. There isn't enough pressure for it to explode and shoot back at you. We also tried that with a knife, but I'll show you now where to unscrew the whole thing. Since we swapped the other side, this whole thing is already out, so just lower the trim a little bit downwards a touch because the cover for the compressor sits right here, and that's also exactly where the solenoid valve for the rear airbags is located, quite precisely indeed. You just unscrew it, okay? They're those little 4 plastic screws. Undo the 4 plastic screws and then carefully and gently pull the whole thing out. For these 2 screws here, lower the panel, remove it completely, and then simply pull the panel out. And here you can already see the wiring for, okay, and you can see 2 connectors here, like the blue one here, and up there should be the red-brown one. The red one is for the left, and that one is for the right side. Then you can simply go ahead and carefully unscrew the valve. And also the union nut. Don't tighten it too much, because that's a plastic thread, and it'll begin leaking right here. So be gentle when you do that, and take care while doing so. So now you can hear the air coming out. Then we can unscrew it completely and give it a little blast of compressed air. That's what it looks like. Later, when we put the new air bar on, we can give it a little air pressure so it pops into the right position, lining up neatly and staying firmly and securely in place afterwards. So that's it. Then we can take it out, and now we can work on the air bar underneath. Tension this a bit here, pull it slightly taut, and then press the entire piece firmly all the way into place, using steady, even pressure, and hold steady. Pull the whole thing out, and then push the whole thing up. Now we can see the rest here. Now we'll turn it once. up and to the side. Then it already comes down. That's what the whole thing looks like. Now we can unscrew the line. Then pull the whole thing out. Now we've got here, like a clamp, or something like a little plate. We can kind of bend it apart just a little bit and then take it off. Then we can pull it out real quick just right now, and then carefully pull the line out as well. Then we'll pull it out really quick. Alright, now we'll clean the surfaces down here where it sits. Bottom and top as well. So the air bar looks a bit different, because this protective cap can be removed by hand fairly easily, indeed, quite simply. So, it already has more cracks, as you can see here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We'll clean it up thoroughly and then carefully put the new one on right now then. Once we've got it all cleaned up, put it all back on. So, and now this is absolutely really important here. Now one of these little plugs, you can just pop it off quite easily. You don't have to unscrew the whole line. Don't unscrew it. You can just push the hose on. You can trim the hose a bit beforehand, we'll look at that in a sec, but you really don't have to at all. Because that old ring that was on there, the one that clamps it together, digs a little groove into it, leaving a clearly visible indentation on the surface. I'll show you now. You can clearly see it here. That's the old pipe. And there's actually still enough here. Material. You could simply cut this off right here, not snap it off. Cut it off right here now, please. Right away. Seriously. There's still plenty. Just don't trim it too often though, because if you put the new one on now and later swap the boots again, that notch will come back. I actually have never had any experience with it. It's never happened to me that the air boots here were leaking, to be honest. Whether there's a groove or not, but you can just cut it off right here and then shove it in. Simply with a box cutter. Straight. cut it all off. And then you can put the new balloon on it. And put the line back in properly as well. Make sure that here, the whole thing can be twisted a bit. So, and then you can just pop the cable back in. Easy. Right here. Then just here a little. Press the stop in slightly with needle nose pliers, just very gently, so that it's completely and securely seated in place, just as intended. Exactly so. Yeah, then you can put it back together. And reassemble it in reverse. There are 2 small pins here, then just give the whole thing a gentle turn. And then it hangs for you. Again. Now, in theory, we could spray some compressed air on it. We can take it down once, clip it back in, and blow compressed air on it. We'll hang it back in and snap into place. So I can let the whole thing settle a bit, giving it a little more time to fully settle in for a moment, just briefly. Actually, the whole thing too. And then we'll just open the car and let it run. And then it should open everything back up for us. You already have it now, if you just open the door once. We'll let it run now.